From drive-by shootings to gang violence, 2021 has been a deadly year for kids in Louisville.
WDRB's Stefan Johnson tells us what's being done to raise awareness about the problem and trying to save lives too, Stefan.
Well, good evening, guys. This year, a record number of youth have been brought here to University of Louisville Hospital as a result of gun violence and died. And that's why survivors, advocates, and even surgeons from the hospital are working together trying to change the trend.
We just can't unsee what we saw.
Last summer, Candy Lanier saw her daughter take her last breath.
And I'm still living it right now.
In July, 16-year-old Nyla Lanier was the victim of a drive-by shooting in the Shawnee neighborhood. She was rushed to University Hospital but didn't survive.
I know that even though the doctors couldn't save my daughter, they cared.
Lanier says she saw it in their eyes.
To see a doctor crying, it meant something to me.
Since then, she has started the Nyla Lanier Foundation to provide support for other grieving families and to work with organizations like Christopher 2X Game Changers and Future Healers.
Even though I lost my baby, it's good to see the kids that survived.
This year, 97 children, 17 and under, have been victims of gun violence in Louisville, 24 of them fatal.
Gun violence is a public health issue. In Louisville, it's a public health crisis.
Dr. Keith Miller is a trauma surgeon and has treated a lot of the victims.
We've got children in our neighborhoods who go to sleep to the sound of gunfire.
That's why he's so passionate and emotional about changing the deadly trend.
Who wake up in the morning and think about how they're going to get to school safely.
24 children lost to reckless shootings in Metro Louisville this year.
Wednesday morning, those victims were remembered and honored with white roses and stuffed animals left by children in the Future Healers program, who are also the target of a partnership between Game Changers and the medical community.
To say if you're hurting from secondary or first-hand trauma, we want you around Future Healers, we want you around surgeons and medical students to feel good about learning something.
And the Future Healers program is looking for volunteers and donations. For information, just head to our website and find this story. I'm Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.